Good after morning and welcome to our video, An Outfit for Every Mission. In the last video we played the entirety of chapter 1 and 2 and we designed an outfit for every mission along the way. Well, by the first couple because you can't design outfits that early. But today we're going to continue doing that in chapter 3. With a bunch of these outfits, I've tried to sort of design them so they're in keeping with the character of each mission, if you know what I mean. And with some of them, we're just having fun with it. And then others are influenced by movies or historical characters. Regardless, there's a bunch of really cool outlaw attire coming up. Without further preamble, let's get stuck into it. Let's go. Join me as we attempt to create an outfit for every mission in Red Dead Redemption 2. The first outfit off the ranks is called the Brigand. I wanted to start with something really bold with a nice dash of outlaw in there. And I think this outfit with the really worn and beat looking hat and chaps mixed with the really vibrant colours of the vest and the shirt works really well. It's one of those outfits where all the parts probably shouldn't work together, but for some reason they do. And as Arthur is taking Sadie shopping, I wanted him to sort of match up with her look after she comes out of the shop. I think the buckskin vest and the Liberty hat do that quite well. If you like the Liberty hat, you'll have to play the mission A Fine Night for it. Probably best you just, if you don't know that mission, because it's one of those kind of stranger missions, you'll want to just look up a guide online. That's easier than me trying to explain it here. Regardless, it's one big hat, right? It's pretty cool.
I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe, if you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
Our next outfit is called the Steward. As we're closer to Rhodes now, being at Clemens Point, I've figured it's time to start letting some more sort of fashionable and chic outfits into the repertoire. Arthur does look really good dressed to the nines, and now we're no longer in a sheep town. It's probably a good time to start doing that. I find I don't use the town pants very often, honestly, but for some reason in this outfit, the town pants and the grey tweed work really well. And the vest and shirt in white look really polished, and then it's the outfit's sort of set off by the red jacket and the red and black hat. He does kind of resemble, say, a plantation owner or something like that. If you want the gaucho hat, you can find that at Rhodes train station, but you'll find it all over the map. I've seen it on riders on the outskirts of Saint Denis, for example. This outfit is called Gone Fishing. Now that Arthur is finished playing lawman and chasing bad guys onto a train, he's going to go fishing with his pals. He was prepared for this and bought a second outfit on his horse. This outfit is really just a fun one for the second half of this mission, but I do think the legendary beaver flop hat does look like a fishing hat. I find I never use it because the worn flop hat is so much cooler, but for this mission, I think it works. Note, we're even using the multi-tone half chaps as kind of light waders.
He replies, well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is. Oh, dear God. I might swim to shore.
The next outfit is fittingly called the Southern Gentleman. As Arthur is going to meet Beau Gray for the first time, I wanted to dress him up kind of, well, like a Southern gentleman. To me, this is one of those ensembles that shouldn't work, but does. For some reason, all the elements are quite disparate, but they go together really well. There's a white sort of theme running through the outfit with the shirt and the pants and the riding gloves. And then there's that wonderful diamond vest that stands out, and it's framed by the coat and the puff tie, and then the hat just sort of finishes it off and really makes him look like a Southern gentleman. The military cavalry hat, like so many hats, can be found at Rhodes train station.
I got a secret of my own.
Are you secretly normal?
Excuse me?
Never mind.
This one is called the Scythe. I don't know what it is about this outfit, but I really love it. I think he looks sort of like a really stylish outlaw. I'm mixing those two things together. Outlaw, style, outlaw. Aside from the fact that it's a living juxtaposition between outcast and gentleman, I think what's great about this outfit is that he looks like someone who could just be walking down the street in Rhodes. And as in this mission, he's helping the suffragettes, but also getting into a fight. It kind of works to be both Yeah, both those things. The Carter hat's a really authentic and great hat, and if you want it, it can be found, well, you'll find it anywhere on the map really, but the best place to find it is at Emmett Granger's ranch after you've gotten rid of him and you come back later.
Well, I ain't never been in a protest march before, madam.
Well, just treat us like the sheep, and the folks attacking us like the wolves, and I'm sure you'll feel right at home. Shall we go?
This outfit is called the Wanted. As Arthur is cruising over to the northwest to sort of free up Micah and let him back into camp finally, I wanted to dress Arthur up in something warm and hardy, and as we're in Chapter 3, also fashionable. And I think the Cougar cutaway coat fulfills all three of those parameters. It's hunting intensive to get, but it's well worth it. Also, I think the Bulldogger hat and that particular colour goes together with the Cougar cutaway coat flawlessly. And they both in turn frame this brown striped vest. I think this outfit is hot dang perfect for shooting O'Driscolls with Micah.
Like I said, big shadow.
Tiny tree. And like I said, that still don't mean nothing. Now, get out of here.
And this outfit is called the Piscator. This one is really just a filler. We're just going to visit the fishing guys just to get that out of the way. And it's a nice cut scene to show off an outfit. So this is simply an excuse to use Pearson's jacket. That's it. I also really love the way the wide slouch hat goes with the jacket. But yeah, this is just a little filler one.
They have to be at least 24 inches in length and 10 pounds in weight. No one wants to imagine Jeremy Gill catching a tiddler.
The next outfit is called the Braggart. I think this outfit looks kind of like Sean. All the clothing is really beat and worn, and the colour palette of it is all sort of grey-green. Anyways, I dressed him like this because he's going on a mission with Sean and I wanted to see them side by side. And then I realised it doesn't really look like Sean. But anyway, it's still called the Braggart. If you like Arthur's hat and this outfit, you can get it off the Braithwaite plantation. It's over in the cornfield where you go and chase those bounty hunters to rescue Trelawney.
Behind the wall in the bedrooms, if you stick your hand between the gaps.
Arlie, you go. You're a cold one, Morgan. A cold one.
The next outfit is called the Man in Black. As we're about to go on a misadventure of uncles and have a terrible time hiding in a barn, etc., getting shot at, and escaping fire. Oh, yeah, it's a whole thing, this mission, right? I wanted to have an outfit that looked really dangerous and classy. And so I've gone with something that I designed for one of my other videos. This is basically the Man in Black from Westworld. I think this outfit looks really tight and clean, and it also can be made from all bought clothing, so you don't need to hunt for anything or find any stolen hats.
Very easy picking.
As long as we get paid or you get shot, I'm happy.
You are a sick man, Arthur Morgan. A very sick man indeed.
The next outfit is called the Futurist. What I was trying to create here is sort of a neo-Victorian futuristic kind of look, basically kind of steampunk. And I think I got pretty close. I mean, if I could keep the goggles from the balloon mission with Arturio, then, that'd be perfect. But Arthur just throws them away. Also, as we're off to shoot a bunch of Lemoyne Raiders with Lenny, the military mounting hat kind of fits the character of this mission. It also just looks really good as a steampunky kind of item. It has that vibe about it for some reason. Also, I think the combination of that hat and the puff tie in black and the opulent vest in dark green all just works perfectly. The military mounting hat is pretty hard to get. Probably best to just look up you've got to throw dynamite up into the wall of the fort. But anyway, moving on.
I always enjoy riding with you, kid. You know how to fight.
Hey, you too. Anytime, Arthur.
The next outfit is called the Bootlegger. As we're about to embark on a mission to destroy a still and steal a whole bunch of moonshine, I figured it would be prudent to dress Arthur up as a moonshiner. The term bootlegger comes from when moonshiners would try and get away from the cops, and they would do like a 180 spin turn in their cars, and that's called a bootleg turn. Anyway, I think this outfit reeks of new money with the you know, the nice shotgun coat and the loud opulent vest in yellow, and then the gold multi-tone half chaps looking almost garish, paired with the worn, you know, beat-looking plantation gambler's hat. I think it works really well. The plantation gambler's hat can be found on the Braithwaite Manor. You can just go there anytime, but you'll especially see it at the end of Chapter 3 on that mission.
Don't seem to be doing you any harm, I guess.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Excuse me a moment.
This outfit is called the Courteous. Yes, I do sometimes run out of names for these outfits. This one is really understated. He's just going fishing with Kieran, so that's fine. But I really like the way the traditional vest in red and the everyday overshirt in blue and black stripe work together. And then the moose half chaps kind of just finish it off and just make him look really casual. That's all for this one. It's just really simple.
How do you know I ain't just looking for a good place to drown you?
Because I saved your life, Arthur.
You keep saying that, but I save your life every day I don't kill you. So we are more than even on that front.
Our next outfit is called the Wood Hick. What I was trying to create here was someone rough and ready, and also with a hat that, well, when Hosea makes him play dress up and he gives him a new hat, I wanted the hat to be not so different from the hat that it swaps to, and so I went with the Jippy Japper Panama hat. That's basically all this is just an outfit set up to look good for serving drinks. If you like the Jipper Jabber Panama hat, it can be found at Rhodes train station.
Now we're inserting ourselves in his blood feud. We'll need something.
I ain't playing dress up. You know how I feel about that.
Of course you're not. You're a clown's idiot brother.
Hosea, please.
This outfit is called the Beast, named for the way it looks, but also because we're going to steal some horses, and in doing so we're going to brutally slay a stable hand and a whole bunch of people around the mansion. I really love the way the Fox Mountain hat and the rustic vest go together in this outfit, and also I think it's set off by those legendary cougar riding gloves that just make it look a bit more polished. Basically, we're unleashing Arthur's wild side in Rhodes.
That's what you're interested in? What is you boys interested in?
We represent a famous stable and stud farm from Artoga.
Is that so?
Unofficially.
Of course.
Greaser, huh?
I call this one the Big Red. We don't have that chewing gum here in Australia, but I've eaten it. I've been to the States and eaten Big Red. I like it. I guess it's an acquired taste, much like this outfit. We're off to rescue Trelawney, so I thought it would be good to be dapper whilst doing that. It's one of those outfits that's really colour coordinated, but I like the way it's not red. It's just like a kind of mellow red. I think it works really well. And this one is all bought clothes, so you don't need to find any hats or hunt anything to put it together.
You have my friend.
It's not your friend. I'll give you money.
Be quiet. Come on.
You should have taken the money.
The next outfit is called the Corsair. As we're doing a mission where Arthur pretty much, he dresses himself because he puts on the big black duster coat to go rob the bank. So I thought, well, I'll do an outfit that uses a dust coat anyway. And so then it's only, I mean, you only get to see the outfit proper when he goes to visit Mrs. Downs. But really, I mean, it's much the same. It's just a slightly different colour shade of duster coat. I've dressed Arthur up as a pirate before, but that one was much more, well, sophisticated looking and kind of nice and clean, whereas this one's a bit more grungy and dirty. Actually, I think I prefer this one. If you like this outfit, you're going to need the tricorn hat, which you can find on an island just to the west of Clemens Point. You just swim out there on your horse and go visit it. You'll also get aged pirate rum. That's what it's called, and that'll bump up. God, I forget. I think it might be your Deadeye. Anyway.
Of course, you know I like the harlot.
You're the only one. You're a bunch of filthy sinners and heartbreakers, the lot of you. Now where is he?
This outfit is called the Firebug. This outfit is loosely based on the cattle rustlers from the first game. Well, not the first game, the Red Dead Redemption 1, which is, I think, the second game, isn't it? There's something about this one. I really like it, and I don't know why. I think the colours all work together really well, even though they're different from really different from each other. But yeah, it just looks real. I don't know how else to put it. The only thing that you need to hunt in this outfit is the beaver drifter hat. I think that's what it's called anyway. But yeah, you'll need a couple of beavers for that one. It's a cool hat. I really like it. Regardless, I'm really stoked with the way this outfit came together, and I hope you like it too.
Burns faster than kerosene, that stuff. Said it'd be fitting, she did. All I'm thinking is how about I try fitting my boot up your hook now, you snotty old bitch.
Jose really picked the right fella for tea at the manor, didn't he?
This outfit is called the Cassidy. This is loosely based on the look of Butch Cassidy. I really like this one. I love the way all the tan colours come together really nicely. Even the shoes look fantastic. I just think it looks, yeah, it just works for some reason. I don't always like the bowler hat, but for some reason in this outfit, it works. This is one of those outfits that I would class as historical. I think it's also the perfect outfit to go with Trelawney and do a bit of a robbery. I can't say robbery. Robbery? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, so we're going we're going robbing with Trelawney. So this outfit is perfectly suitable.
I can introduce you to a new best friend, and he's going to give you all the decent, robbable stagecoaches a hot-blooded degenerate could require.
Well, I could require a whole lot.
This outfit is called the Marksman. This is what I imagine Arthur would look like at peak shooting proficiency. This is an outfit that screams, "My dead eye is full. Don't mess with me." This is another one of those outfits where the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. What I mean by that is that the separate parts are all really different from each other, and they probably shouldn't work together, but they do. The bright elk fringe shotgun chaps, and the black rodeo hat with the red cord around it, and then the white shirt with the classic black vest, all come together to make an outfit that is quintessential cowboy. The rodeo hat can be found at Granger's farm. 3 hats can be found there after you perform the duel and take Emmett Granger out. It's also found all over the map. I've found it in Saint-Denis, for example, just on random people writing about.
Both of us. Whole heap of trouble.
This outfit is called the Lawless. As we're about to go into a town and just shoot the place up, I thought that was a perfect outfit for this mission. I've always wanted to use the Western hat and could never do it. It just always looked a bit, I don't know, weird to me. But in this outfit, I think it works a treat. I know that the orange colours in the hat and in the coat are quite bright, but because they're beat and worn, I think it works. Also, the hinterland vest sits in there just really nicely. I'm just happy I finally used the Western hat for something. I really like this outfit. I hope you do too.
Morgan?
This outfit is called the Unchained. I think this is the perfect outfit to wear when we're about to go and destroy the manor house of a rich and powerful family. It's a very similar outfit to what Django wears in Django Unchained. That's what I've gone for here. I think this outfit looks polished as hell. We're coming in hot towards the end of Chapter 3 now, and things are really heating up. I mean, Jack's been taken. It's all going wrong. And in some ways, it's all going right. I mean, if you're a gunslinger, entering into a gunfight like this is just... I mean, this is one of the most epic gunfights in the whole game. And this mission is just peak storytelling. I think this outfit is perfectly suitable for this mission.
Any more of our sons to deal with? No, reckon they're all dead.
Our final outfit for the video and the chapter is the Militant. What I've tried to create here is a Lemoyne Raider, because we're going in to just take a few of them out and take over their hideout, so I thought, why not dress up as one while we're doing it? I have to blow my own trumpet here and say I'm quite chuffed with how this came together. I'm sure there's other versions on the internet. I didn't go looking, I just sort of did it. But, you know, I suppose they probably look much like this. But I was really happy with it. The military forage hat can be found on the mission when you go with Archibald to blow up the moonshine still. Also, you can get it at any of the Lemoyne Raider camps that are hidden around Lemoyne. And that brings us up to the end of Chapter 3. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're still here, I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like or comment or subscribe or all of those things. Fantastic. I really appreciate it. I will see you next time for Chapter 4.